Hey, Chippy here, and on the trail of a bit of a hike up a hill. And you can probably realize that because I'm breathing pretty hard, but like any effort, the harder the effort, the better the payoff. And if we look over here, you'll see why I'm doing that. And if you look down there, you can see how cool that is. And that's my tent and Mr. T right down there, you can probably see. And that, my friends, is Mautauri Bay. And the ocean laps round to the other side, just near the side of this tree here. So we're not at the top yet. There's still some more hiking to be done. And I'll take some shots when I get up there. Actually, I should have got a shot there of where the tent was, didn't I? But what a great experience just coming up, getting up into a higher perspective of what's there. And the view from the top of here, I will assure you, is going to be absolutely fan-frickin-tastic. So join me with the puffing. We'll keep heading up and see what we see. You can join me on the walk. Easy terrain, doing it in a set of safety thongs, as we call them. Just another little vantage point right here. My tent and bike just visible there. And look at that beach. I can see one person on it. One person. And that beautiful, beautiful blue water. So we continue going up. You can imagine what it's going to be like when we get to the top of here. Because you'll look right up to the north. Up towards the entranceway to Whangaroa Harbour. Stevenson's Island will be out to the right. Very popular fishing, diving area. In fact, there's people, one of the local colleges, were doing a dive day just back there when I started the walk, in that quieter bay, and they can literally scuba off the beach and get out into some beautiful, beautiful clear water. Okay, what's that song? The view from the top. Still the same, little river band. Yep, I'm puffing because that was a big hill. Alright, what do we got here? Now this land is all owned by the local Mautauri, local Maori tribe. This is their ancestral land, and they operate it as a caravan park. You can see here, it's pretty awesome actually, isn't it? Look at that. I presume that's come off some sort of boat. Let's find out. A tribute to the, what is it? The Rainbow Warrior and her crew in their endeavours for peace, conservation and nuclear-free planet. They should be doing that today, shouldn't they? Dedicated by the Governor General, His Excellence, the Most Reverend Sir Paul Reeves, on the 15th of July 1990. Sorry about the hand in the camera, but I didn't bring my little stand. So that is off the Rainbow Warrior. And of course, if you know the history of the Rainbow Warrior, it was a Greenpeace boat that got bombed in fact, it was in the Auckland Harbour, I think, when that happened, tied up. It was a bit of a big story at the time. But check this out. If you have not been to New Zealand, and if you've not been up to the far north, then you need to. Why? Because of that. Look at that. I'm stepping over the rail here, and I'm going to show you how high up I actually am. If I trip here, it is for instant death, I would suggest. Look at that beautiful clear water. Look at that. Beautiful bays over there on that island. There's a lovely big launch just moored in the lee of that island there, out of the wind. This is a bit of a sort of a, almost a southeasterly coming through today, blowing through. And if we walk to this side, let's have a look at this. And again, don't go over this little railing because it is straight down. If there's any big fish swimming around out there, we will see them. Okay, let's go this way and look out here. I should know the names of these islands. In fact, I have a shell that I've had for many, many years that I got diving just off that island there. when I was about, I think I would have been about 18, 19. We did a scuba dive off there and I found this beautiful, beautiful conch shell that I still have to this day. And I remember that now when I look at that island, I remember that's where it was. So here we are. Just look at that. Wouldn't you love this place? I'm walking in the grass here. Look at that place there, right on the beachfront. And it's out here in these waters that the marlin fishing boats go out from Whangaroa Harbour. It is a very well regarded international area for marlin fishing. In fact, many years ago, I had friends dining at the Kingfisher Lodge, which is in the Whangaroa Harbour, and those times you could only get to it by boat. It was open like a lodge and a restaurant area, and sitting across from them on this particular evening was Sylvester Stallone and a handful of his friends. And apparently he used to love coming down here. He's a keen marlin fisherman back in those days, and there you go, it's in New Zealand. No one kind of even knew he was there, but it's going back a few years of course, but that's how famous and popular this seaway is out here. So I wish I could name all those islands for you, but I can't. I should have brought a map. But there it is, just a spectacular, well worth the effort to climb up to the top of the Mautauri Bay little headland here, and where the Rainbow Warrior monument is. There's a Rainbow Warrior was sunk out here. I'm not specifically sure exactly where, but it's a very famous dive trip. So it created its own reef, and a lot of the dive operators go out there. It's quite world renowned to go out and dive on the Rainbow Warrior reef. So that's it for today. I don't even need to say it. I mean, you know what I'm going to say. Yep, you guessed it. Keep your eyes on the horizon. How could you friggin' not? It is just too good to ignore. And yeah, I got my knees in the breeze because I had to get them pumping to get up here. So well worth the effort. That's today's little minuet. This afternoon I'm going to go and have a nice seafood dinner at the fishing club, I think. Until next time, Chappy over and out.